if the
I
shortcut
thought you were
works.
already live.
And I am now. Well, it's receiving my content apparently. There we go. I'll let you know when somebody's actually watching, and then you can, and then you can fire away with your.
I'd rather try to time those for when they'll be truly entertaining. Oh shit!
Right.
That's why I don't drink sodas very often.
Right. I've now got a. What's it called?
Penis?
No. That sort of thing, just never really helped.
That's the sort of thing you just talk about whenever it pops up, right?
I at least let the ladies, in on the conversation.
Well, therein lies the rub.
Dilophosaur. I called that Sharon.
Sharon!
Yep. I've got a. The feck are you called? A Fioma? Fioma? I don't know. But I've called it Smoker because it looks like a giant pig.
Okay.
I've already had Crispy, but he died. And then I've got a Packer, which is, you ever seen the latest
I have not seen the new Jurassic World movie.
Yeah. Oh, okay. What about the other one? The one with like the really solid skull.
Shut the fuck up, Discono.
Ha ha ha! I was ready for you, you cunt.
Anyway, I thought I'd drop in for a minute. Perfect.
Oh wow, the Megon has arrived.
Yeah.
Why, you got some recording to do?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, we figured you were already doing the recording.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
What?
Nothing. I just thought my internet had died or something. Everybody went silent for a minute.
I don't have a bloodlust native. It's just they come to protect me sometimes, and I just run away whilst they defend me.
Yeah, fair enough.
So it's not like I actually go out and I've got some more again. Look, there's Smoker. That's Sharon, if you can see her. And I've still not named the Packer, but I've got a Packer.
Yeah, well, just do yourself a favor. Don't walk out to the dinosaur pens when you hear the music playing.
Oh. All three of them at the moment are all squashed together. And there's only one female, and that's the littlest. So,
Okay then.
good luck to them. Three completely different species. I have not said no to them, so they can get on with what they want to do. Call the Packy Desiree.
Oh, that reminds me of Megon. I found the perfect sound effect for Kitsune in Sunday Funday.
Something really gay, I assume.
Are you a Peter Pupper?
That sounds about right.
There you go. Oh no, it can't be Desiree, it's a male.
Oh, you poor guy. Well, I also got another one for him just in case there, Megon.
Does he look like a bitch?
Dear, oh dear.
We'll call him Desmond. How's that?
It's a nice basic.
Dead.
No, I've just called him Desmond now because it's a he.
Oh, there you go.
If I tame a female dinosaur, I will name it Desiree, just for you.
What have we got here? A fucking comedian.
Well, I like to think so on the odd occasion.
Just because of this game, I'm waiting for. I wish I could see Disconar get into a fight scene just so I could play this one.
Ready! Let's show this prehistoric bitch how we do things downtown.
So, what? So you can't see me? You're not seeing my stream?
No, I'm looking at the Discord. What are you talking about?
I'm not looking at your stream either because I'm doing research.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, see.
Oh, bugger, I know I forgot to do something though.
Well,
I haven't linked it in the...
Megan, I think I just heard the sound of Disconar's ego dying.
No. That would mean that I have to have an ego. Okay, native. Could you do me a solid and maybe link the stream into Discord for me, please?
Why don't you just tab out and do it yourself?
Because it's effort.
Of course, it's effort. That's kind of what the whole thing's all about.
Okay, fine. Okay. Right. I will do that. God, make me do all the fucking work. Exactly.
That one is so loud.
It's kind of hard to figure out which ones are loud and which ones aren't.
Oh, yeah, he has actually done it. He did do it. Thank you, Okinator. I've actually done it myself as well now, but
Oh, well, see.
but thank you very much anyway, Okinator. Muchly appreciated. At least somebody out here likes me.
Well, someone has to.
We like you. We just like picking on you more.
Yeah, you
I
gotta.
don't like to call it picking on because that implies some level of bullying. I like to call it firm but fair.
Yeah, there's that too.
The other thing is you gotta remember is I gotta give a crap before it could be classed as picking on me. Come on, knockoberries. I need knockouts. Come knockoberries. Knuckle.
Jeez, it sounds like it's raining outside, and then every time I look, it's like, nah, it's perfectly sunny outside. What the fuck is that noise I'm hearing?
By chance, are you incontinent?
No. Now, you know the sound when rain just suddenly starts really hard and hits against the windows and then, like, backs off a little bit?
Is somebody
That was-
washing a car outside?
I don't think so. I'm at a truck stop.
I don't know. Don't know if they did that to Chunk. And that's the guy's name.
Who, what?
Okinator is what he's put it's called He May Be a Gay Retarded Autism, but he's out. I think it's meant to be our gay retarded autist. Only we can get to pick on him. And then it's what that's
the fat kid in the Goonies is
Chunk.
Chunk.
Yeah. I thought you had a really good memory there, OK Native. Remembering all the stuff to do with aliens. And yet you can't get that name right. Disappointing. Disappointing.
I guess in Okie Native's case, we can actually play this one.
Well, I've got something lovely happening tomorrow.
What do you got happening tomorrow?
I've got a 4-hour lecture sort of thing about diabetes.
Oh, good. That's a subject I know more about than I need to.
Yeah. I've got to 4 fucking hours of somebody saying you can't eat this, you can't eat that, this is what you should be eating, and all he's going to do is go. It's just going to be like this for me. It's like, all the stuff that you like to eat, you can't eat anymore, or you can only eat very little, and all the stuff that you don't like to eat in is what you have to do to keep it at bay.
Yeah, that's the part that kind of sucks about all that.
Yeah, I have to listen, and there's more than okay, and more than likely there's gonna be there's gonna be like at the end of it there's gonna be like let's have a little bit of a friendly quiz to see who can remember the most about what's been said at the end of it, and I'll be like, fuck off.
I just realized how boring it is watching you play this game.
You're watching me play this game?
Yes.
Well done.
I'm certainly not.
Well, because I'm not doing anything action
exactly. Until you do something interesting, I'm not going to watch.
Well,
do something interesting.
Well,
go fight a T-Rex.
I'm going to go fight a T-Rex. I'm actually going to try and tame a Stegosaurus.
I'm moderately interested. Stegosauruses are pretty cool.
I just need to craft those into Stegosaurus. That's a herbivore, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because I have a shit ton of berries.
They're also very dangerous.
Yes, I know this.
Right, I'm going to disappear for this while. I'll be back soon.
Okay. Yes.
Darn, I was thinking that was going to scare the shit out of you.
No. Right. Okay, I'm hoping that 10 type 2 there, OK Native, type 2.
Oh, you're going to have fun with that. I know I do.
But it's I think it's class as type 2 mature, something like that. Right.
Mature? What does that mean?
I don't know.
What does it mean? You're so bad off that you're going to have to be eating crap and medications for a while, trying to get it back down to normal?
Ha ha ha! Gotcha, you little bastard. Let's see if I can tame you. Which ones do you eat? Okay, you eat the yellow ones mainly. Okay. Don't feed you. Don't feed you. Eat up, my pretty. Eat up. Right. He's still got the arrow in his head. It won't let me get it back. Give me that. Oh, okay, it's gone now. Never mind.
Is he dead?
No, I used tranquilizer arrows on it. What name should I give you? Stegosaurus. Got.
Name him Snarl.
Snarl?
Snarl, yeah. Like the Dinobot and the fucking Dinobot Stegosaurus?
No. something
not? That'd be cool.
more suitable.
Lord Peckerhead, maybe? I mean, his head does look like a penis.
It does a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Except it's like a penis that's not been washed for a while. But look, there's the crusty bits, and there's a little bit of, and then obviously you got the warts.
Oh god.
Mhm.
What is he reaching his head up to eat or what?
Yeah, apparently once they are unconscious, they can lift their head up and eat berries.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yes. I am just
Hey, Dally.
Good evening.
Hilera. Come on, eat your
Or
berries.
good afternoon for you, Magnus.
Eat them.
Well, yeah, it's afternoon for me. I'm suitably impressed watching you tame that Stegosaurus.
Hello,
We came,
Stargazer.
we saw, we kicked its ass.
Well, I've got to protect it because if a carnivorous animal comes along, it might try and chomp on it. So I've got to protect him.
Yeah, fair enough.
Gotta protect you. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Protect you. What can I call you?
That's a Triceratops over there, isn't it?
Yeah, don't worry. I'll be. That's not a meat eater, so it'll be okay. I want to get this one tank. Oh shit! I need water. You'll be okay by yourself for a minute, okay? Yes, you will. I have.
What's your pack of raptors come over?
There's only usually like 2 that turn up, but they're on the other side of my house when they do.
Well, there's one.
That's a parasol.
No, that's a parasol. Yeah.
I actually had multiple Triceratops, but a Thracian something like that. Basically, looks like a giant lizard that's been.
Are those velociraptors over by your Stegosaurus?
No.
Apparently, he's still raising his head up to eat every now and again, even though he's knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, if you look, it's the 2 bars. You got the purple one, and then you got the brown one. The purple one's how long he'll stay unconscious, and the other one's taming. Every time he brings his head up to eat, it goes up by a couple of percent. Bastards.
Oh, so
You want to feed it major berries. Major berries are the best.
apparently he eats the yellow berries.
Majos are the best for taming. It's the fastest berry type.
Yeah, I kind of figured that different berries will tame things quicker than others.
Major berries are just flat out the best for taming non-carnivorous anyway. Early game. You can get kibble still, which is good for them.
I still don't know how you make kibble.
Normally it's cooked meat or jerkied meat.
Yeah, I know, but still, I don't know how to make kibble. I don't have any recipes for kibble.
Make them then.
How?
You know that when you go into the cooking pot, you should have a way of adding recipes. I honestly don't know what it is now. It's been so long since I've done it. But that's how you always made kibble.
I don't know. I've not seen anything like. I'll have a look in a few minutes. Just gonna drink my tea. Yes, I am a full Englishman. I have tea, proper tea. None of that weak piss that you guys drink over in the States.
I'll bet you're the kind of guy that would fuck a person in the the ass and not even have the goddamn common courtesy to give him a reach around.
Damn right. Get in there, get done, off I go. I might cuddle.
Okay, so I can tell you what you need for dodo kibble, which is used for pterodons, ichthyosaurs, and Mesopithecus. Is dodo egg, rock carrot, and cooked meat or cooked fish.
Right, in the cooking pot, yes, that's a yes, or the fire?
Yep. Cooking pot.
Cooking pot, okay, access, inventory. Right.
Oh, also, almost all kibbles also require 2 majo berries, 3 fibre, and a water skim with at least 25% water in it.
I have no kibble there.
You
wait.
need to actually put those items into it.
Yeah, I know, but literally I just searched. Okay, it's okay. I think I might have figured how to do it. Attach. So I remember doing something before. Let me see if I am correct in.
Unless you have an egg, I don't think you'll be able to even make it.
Kibbles and bits and bits and bits.
Oh, right, okay.
Also, as someone points out, you should probably go back to the Stago.
No, he
Yeah.
said leave the Stego. Oh, twat! Doing it into the wrong bloody thing. That's why.
Okay, native. I would guess that Stegosaurus has probably died by now.
No, still there.
Discanar. To do it, you need to put the right stuff in the.
Yeah, I know,
thing.
but it's what it is. You need to actually create the actual
See, did
recipe.
Discanar not see that dinosaur that was walking over to eat your Stegosaurus?
Ah, there we go. Make recipe. Look. What we got? Food.
You need the ingredients before you can even attempt to make it.
Yeah, looks like it. Anyway,
Yeah,
let me
that might
go.
help.
Just go see my Stegosaurus. See if I've. Yeah.
What's Omegon gone to do then?
I think he's probably going to do a bit of recording.
He's gone to
okay.
flog his tentacle.
I just shit myself.
How'd you do that?
It just happens.
I let my bowels just do it. Fuck knows how to do it though, because you know that's look, poop looks like a fucking nut.
I figured it was creative, by the way.
Say again.
I was saying to Oki Native that I figured that they were joking.
That thing up there, when you can see at the top of the hill, that's the thing that killed off 2 Triceratops, 2 Parasaurs, maybe 3 Parasaurs.
They're one of the most annoying things in the game.
Are you gonna kill it or just let it roam around?
Kill it. Like I say, it killed.
Well, yeah, no, I said, are you gonna go kill it?
I am nowhere near prepared. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait till I get like maybe a T-Rex. Oh, star. Just remember.
I'm looking at that fucking thing on top of the hill and just hearing.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't teabag him. He just walked through him because she's clearly a bitch. But Star, you have to let me know when you get your new computer, and so then you can actually play 7 days, and then you can jump onto the server with me, and I'll teach you how to play the game. For I am kind.
Teach is a very loose word in this case.
Yeah, more like bumblefuck your way through it.
I'm great at the game.
No comment.
No, 7 days, not this one. 7 days. How we doing?
So are you still taming the Stegosaurus or what?
Yes, still taming it. I go get some more Majo.
I can't wait for him to try and tame a high level Rex when he gets far enough into the game. That's going to be amusing.
I bet so.
It'll take him multiple streams to do that, I think.
Yeah, maybe.
I'll be fine.
Enjoy your 12-hour stream.
Was he gonna have to keep fucking tranquilizing the fucking thing?
Yep.
Yeah, well, by the time I get to that level, I'll punch it to death. Look at the Diplodocus over there.
No, you can ride Rexes.
Yeah, I know.
Or even better, I can't wait until he tries to tame a Giga.
Oh, what?
A Giga is effectively just a larger T-Rex that's more powerful.
Oh boy.
I'll be fine.
The
Yeah, sure,
kibble it
yeah.
takes is Quetzal kibble, which is one of the notoriously hard kibbles to get.
Yeah,
I'll
so
be
Dally,
fine.
you think we ought to get a theme song booted up for him when he tries to do that?
Yep,
Could
that
you-
would be funny.
Could you actually, would you be able to play that for 12 hours?
I could
Yeah.
loop it. Yeah, I could probably do it.
Cool.
Okay, if Discanal was incredibly prepared to tame a level 50 Giga, which there's not much point in taming a low-level Giga at that sort of level, even if he was perfectly prepared with 17 Quetzal kibble, it would still take him over an hour to tame.
I
Raw
don't doubt
meat
that
is
a
not
bit.
too bad. Raw meat is 5 hours.
How the hell does raw meat stay
Nope, you have
unspoiled?
to keep going back to it. You have to kill stuff while you're taming it. And now for a
Ah,
more
back
realistic level of the sort of Giga that you'd be taming. Yeah, 9 hours.
well, I'll come to that when I actually get there.
Yeah, he'll have to jump off that bridge when he gets to it.
Yes, and trust me, it will be entertaining.
Yeah, I don't doubt
What about a Wyvern?
I have not seen one of those yet.
it.
They're literally fire-breathing dragons.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
I'll just splash some water in his face. I'll be fine.
Yeah,
Okay,
no, I could,
sorry, lightning breathing as well, and poison breathing, and ice breathing.
yeah, I can hear that conversation. Discnar's like, I'm gonna tame you, and then that thing's just.
I will gouge out your eyeballs and skull fuck you!
You can't even tame it. You have to steal one of its eggs.
Jesus Christ, that thing
would
could really
be,
kill him.
yeah. I'll be able to do
You
it.
can't tame it. You have to take one of its eggs, and then you have to go back to a perilous mission of then going and getting wyvern milk so you can actually feed the newborn baby.
That sounds like
That'll
too
be
much fucking
fine.
work.
It's easier to tame than a Giga.
I bet. Well, if you raise it from a hatchling, yeah, I would imagine so.
I will be fine.
And since
don't you?
when do creatures that lay eggs have titties to give milk?
It's a dragon. You're analysing that a bit too much.
It's still a reptile, or reptilian, I guess is the better way to put it. He's almost tame.
I know. I just got to figure out a name to call him.
Well, small.
Okay, that's not bad. It would only take you 22 shots with a trank arrow from a crossbow. That's not too bad.
Yeah,
Well,
I could do
fellas,
that.
I'm gonna jump off right quick. I got a couple of things that need to get done.
Okie dokie.
Alright,
Oh.
see you back here in a little bit.
Okie dokie.
See ya. Okay, the incubation time for the egg is 4 days and 1 hour.
Well, fortunately though, I ain't anywhere near that stage. I'm still using part wood, part stone. Well, I tried to get a dinosaur, and so I can get more, do more stuff, and then I end up with either look up that hill.
That's why you have to make enclosures for them.
I'll figure
There's
that.
literally a gate called the Dino Gate.
Yeah, I know. You want me to call him George, do you, Star? Okay, I will call him George.
Hey, this one hasn't taken too long. It's a level 1.
Yeah.
How long have you been taming it for? About 15 minutes?
I ain't got a clue. At this moment in time, I am just happy that I can tame one. I swore I had the saddle recipe for it. What do you want? There's another one. Where did you come from? You just appeared. Where'd that monkey go? Oh, here we go. Get ready. Oh, next one then. Next time he eats. What's that? Is that a... Oh, that's a Dilophosaurus. The Dilophosaurus. Spitter. Come on! You can do it! Yay! George. There we go. How are you, George? Let's stick some berries in you so you can lunge away. Let us take you to your new home. Oh, I think I know. It's come on, come on, come on. There we go. Good boy. Right, behaviour, disable following, because I don't want him trying to knock my house down, trying to get in. Turn you off for the moment. Was that me or one of them? Ah. Right. What am I doing? Shit. I don't know now, I've forgotten what oh yeah, right, okay. Kind of know what I'm doing again. That's a packy saddle. I know I should put I don't know what. Oh shit! Did I just put in there? I know what's going to happen. I'm going to go out, try and find the ingredients for it, and then I'll get buggered over. Where's my mouse? There we go. Okay, let's get some. Ooh, bloody hell. Get some raw meat in there. Oh no, next that's get some of you in there. Get some of you in there. There's seeds. Put you in there. Rockwell recipes, egg-based kibble. Let's have a look, see if I put that in. Ow, right. Okay, 1 egg, 1 cooked or jerked meat, 1 vegetable. Major berries, 3 fibre, submerging water, cooking a cooking pot. Okay, I'll put that fire out for a moment. Berries, putting berries back. Put the meats back. Right. Could have sworn I had the steak. Gordon. Parasol. A Beelzebufo saddle. Whatever the fuck that is. Packy saddle. Blueprint. Is that question, you know, are you asking like, is it possible to make that in this game?
Yes, it is.
Ah, okay. I know it is because obviously it says on the thing. But I just didn't know whether or not if there was a thing called an ark that you have to go to make stuff. I don't know. Right, so what do I need for kibble then?
You'll want an egg, some, you'll either want citronelle, you'll want rack rot. For everything you need major berries, fiber, 25% in a water skin, and then you'll normally need a cooked meat and then a dinosaur egg.
Right, okay. Wait, okay. This the rock carrot or whatever it is. Is it random or is it like a specific?
You need to get the seeds.
Are they those like pointy, jaggedy things?
It'll say rack rot seed.
I might have some, which I don't. Bollocks. Yes, I know you're thirsty. I'm drinking this. There, happy. Shit, it's not.
You actually have got some seeds.
Yeah, so 1 second. Crap.
Also, your character isn't thirsty, they're hungry.
Yeah, make all the noise you want. Come here, okay. Let's just stuff my face full of this stack of the tinto berries. If this doesn't keep him happy for a minute, then I don't know what will. OK Native, yes, you can. Come on, cook faster, cook faster, cook faster, cook faster. Oh, does that mean? Oh no, they're out there again. See, that Diplodocus there, even though it's a herb eater, it attacked me, or one of them did, for no reason.
You may have accidentally hit it when you were hitting something else.
No,
Hitboxes are a bit weird.
I wasn't even hitting anything, I was just standing there watching it. It just was weird.
That, or it accidentally hit you into something when it moved past you.
No. It actually, you know, was. I thought the first time was an accident because it had, you know, kind of like knocked me back, but then it just, you know, it did it again. And it's like, what the hell? And then it did it again, and then, you know, I think it killed me. Right. Where would be the best place for eggs?
With lots of dinosaurs. You also want to make some crop pots as well. Because you need to grow most of the plants.
Yeah, I think I'm lacking some. What was it? Okay, I might have enough stuff now. Oh, that was it. I think it was because I didn't have the water. Yeah, to keep it from.
Have you set up piping to get water to your house? I assume not.
No, I've only just started making that stuff because I have no clue about that.
You need an intake, and then you'll probably need a lot of either verticals or inclines.
Which one was the that's vertical?
You're looking for intake first.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to.
Intake is the one next
there
to
we go.
horizontal.
Right, I need 25 stone. Which I don't think I have. Oh, wait, no. Bollocks. But it's okay. I can get stone. I have means. I have the way.
I assume you have a metal pick now.
And axe.
Ideal. Not a scythe yet?
No, I've got the engram for it.
You only really make scythes when you want to harvest lots of fibre.
Stone. I'm running around looking for, to find big rocks, and I'm just literally just running over lots of them. Oh, yeah. Remember how we talked about the zoning that it's got? Like the issue I've basically been having with it. Yeah, there is issues. Because
What's the issues?
when I started in the easy area, I'll get I got attacked by 2 raptors, and then also that the big furry raptor-looking thing.
The terror chicken, as it's been
Yeah.
nicknamed.
And that was like in the easy zone, and so
Raptors technically can spawn. There's just a low chance of them spawning in that sort of area.
well, this is me we're talking about.
True, I mean, if I was there, I'd just be getting constant dodos.
Well, I'd installed it on the computer that I got at my dad's, and I thought, okay, I'll start in the easy zone. And the most dangerous thing I've seen that has been pottering around near my base is a Stegosaurus.
Yep, that's how it normally is. I thought there was something wrong with your game the other day, didn't I?
But the thing is, I actually have tried going to the hard zone, and for a little while it actually left me alone. I was just getting nice, easy, lots of dodos, some pterodons, parasaurs, and then I came across the Quetzal, the big eagly
The
sort
big
of.
pterodon.
I don't know. It's like a big flying thing that's got feathers.
Nope, that's the Argentavis. They're incredibly violent.
Yeah, it killed me, and then I couldn't spawn on my bed, so I had to do a random spawn, which would spawn me further away from my bed with that thing in between us, in between me and my bed, and it's just like, And then there was the looks like looks like a packy, but with 2 horns, 2 little horns, and big.
That describes a surprising number of them.
Well, it's a carnivore. No, yeah, it was a carnivore. I think it's called a carnivore, something like that.
1 second, I'll find Carnotaurus.
That's the one.
Smashed its head into you once and killed you?
Not once. It did it twice and then bit me. And it did that a few times.
Okay.
Because I actually got to tame one of those turtle things. Until that the giant chicken thing decided to kill about 8 of my bloody pets.
I don't know why, but apparently they've been nicknamed terror chickens.
Well, you can kind of understand. Hello, George. Oh, you've leveled up. Excellent.
It's also a nightmare to pronounce their name.
Yeah, that's probably another reason why they've been called.
I think it's like Thesiosaur or something.
Yeah, something like that. Right. What was I getting stone for?
Piping.
Ah, yes. Right, how many intakes would you recommend?
1 intake, that's all you'll need.
Right, and then some verticals, did you say?
Depends how high up you're going, you might only need inclines.
Well, where is it? Okay.
You just put it in the water. You put the intake in the water and just make them as you go along. Honestly, it's probably the best method.
Oh, okay. I think I've got some straight pipes, and I've got the reservoir. Right. Actually, let's put the reservoir just there for the moment, because don't need the flint for the moment, don't need the metal for the moment, don't need
Thesians. It's Thesianosaurus, the giant feathered,
yeah.
long-clawed things.
Right, let me just plop that down. There. Okay. You stay there. You guys. Oh. Look at you. Oh. It's like you guys were doing that just specifically for me.
Therizinosaurus is how you pronounce it.
Yeah, big fairy thing will do, or terror chicken. Right.
And then you've got the giant pigeon that killed you in the hard zone. Who doesn't like the Argentavis?
I don't. Right, does it have to go into like a deep area of the water, or can it just be?
Nope, you can literally just pop it there.
Right, excellent, excellent.
However, you cannot change the direction of the pipes. It doesn't need to go deep at all.
Right, is that the correct?
Pray to God that that's in a straight line with your base, and hopefully.
Yeah, is this the correct direction?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Right, so I've got 3 straights there, which is number 7.
You want an incline fast.
Okie dokie.
That's just going to go into the ground house.
Just the one, or should I make a couple?
Have you got any inclines and not just straight upward ones?
I've just made 2 inclines.
Okay, yeah, you'll probably need a few of those just to get up to the right height. This will save you having to run down to the water all the time.
Right, what I'll do is, seeing as okay. Okay, so it's once it's down, it can't be destroyed. Hopefully.
It can, it's just very hard to destroy.
That's good to hear.
I just hope it lines up with your base, because it's really hard to change directions of these things.
Where you going? Yeah, it does actually.
Well, that's fortunate.
Well, it comes to it, I can obviously I just make new ones.
True, and I mean, if it's slightly off, then you can always make the cross sections and do it that way.
Okay, how much stone do I have? Okay, right. Let's make 5 of those. And then 10 of those.
I really want you to find a Dodo Rex at some point.
To what now?
The Dodo Rex.
Is it a big nasty thing?
It's a dodo the size of a T-Rex.
Ooh.
Oh, and it can breathe fire. And its level 1 stats has 666,666 health.
That's fine with
Food is
me.
3,000. Melee damage is 666. Movement speed is of course 100. Tempority is 3,500. Fortunately, you probably won't encounter this at any point in the near future.
Right, I'm going to... Now an incline. Now I need to make more straights. Once that happens, I'm going to need more stone. Yeah, big rockies. There. These will do. Okay, native. Quick question. You have a working microphone that works with Discord, don't you?
Good, I needed someone to help me insult him when he's playing Ark. Assume you can't get the Dodo Rex anymore.
Oh, so it's not available now.
It's a Halloween event.
Oh, okay.
You could spawn it in with commands, but that's about the only way of getting it nowadays, unless the server hasn't been wiped since the Halloween event.
Okay. Okay, I'll take the packy saddle.
However, you can get a unicorn out, and you can paint it pink, because I know someone wanted you to do that.
I do believe their name was either Tiger Lily or Star. Can't remember which.
I'd love to see you try and catch that thing. They're incredibly violent.
I can be incredibly violent.
It'll kill you by stabbing you with its horn.
And I will kill it with stabbing it with my wooden stick.
Yeah,
Never,
I think it's 1 on that one.
Never underestimate a man and his wooden stick. I think.
Tranquilizer darts are a good investment sometimes, if you have a good gun to shoot them out with anyway.
There we go. Now I need some straight ups. Oh, what is that it? Verticals. Yes. Ooh. Make 10. And hope that 10 is enough. Or 9. Yeah, 9's a good number.
I don't think nowadays, OK Native.
I'm going to need
How's it going?
he is teaching me how to make the pipe so I can get water.
Well, that's good.
He kept running down to the shoreline
Like-
to get it.
Wait, hasn't he got the
Nope.
Oh right, you didn't have the pouches. Okay.
Pouches.
Yeah, you could make the water container things. I thought they were
Oh, the water bottles. Oh yeah, I got
Yeah.
2 of those. It's just
No, I'm teaching him how to make a water system to pull water from the.
Oh right,
river all
doing
the way
something
up to his
actually more
house.
sensible. Okay, yeah, gotcha. Right.
Which, by the way, saves a lot of time running around, especially if you live up on the top of a mountain. Which is where I normally set up at the end of end game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you'll also need an outlet. I don't know if it's an outlet or a tap. I can't remember what they call it.
I think it's called a tap. I do remember seeing something like that. Oh, hello, Jonathan Campbell, somebody who I have not seen before. Welcome to the shit show.
He's playing on PC, by the way.
Talking to the chat.
Yeah.
Right.
Damn it, ran out of stone.
It was gonna happen.
Yeah, fortunately, I was standing next to a big ass rock that was made of stone.
Fair enough.
I think if you're going to look for people specifically for that, you might want to try Twitch, as daft as it is.
Oh, what proper game streamers?
The feck happened?
I say proper. Until you've masturbated on camera. Yeah,
Look,
you're not.
look.
You're not a proper game streamer.
Look, none of my pets had done anything wrong. Look. Fine, you want some? Have it in the face.
Why are these things attacking you for no reason?
It's Disconnect. What reason do they need?
I don't even. Maybe the Diplodocus have some mechanics I don't know about.
Shit, I ran out of trank darts. Okay. Wooden club time. Come on. Damn it.
Oh, you didn't have to try and attack it there, Discanar.
Why?
It wasn't doing damage to them, it was just nuzzling them.
Yeah, but it then started doing that to me.
Then you shot it.
Yeah, when it's killed Desmond, and it killed a level 13 raptor. Ah, that's probably why. Oh, I killed Sharon as well.
Was one of those raptors yours, or?
No, I don't have any raptors yet.
That sucks.
I know, so because of that raptor, obviously my pets who was attacking must have hit the old dipper. Let's put my body up. Okay, where's that? There's George and there's Smokey.
I know Okie Native. We all know.
Know what?
Oh yeah, maybe you might actually do that, but that involves a certain level of effort.
Wait, what?
Read your chat.
Well, you know, I'll do that when I can actually find the time, because I seem to be, as you just saw, I either get attacked by dinosaurs, or I'm trying to find my body, or I'm trying to do one thing and then...
Excuses.
Oh dear. I'm sure you'll get there eventually.
Sorry,
It's just
Desmond.
one of those. Oh, poor raptor.
No,
It wasn't his.
the raptor, no. Yeah, I can piss off. But it killed Desmond, and it killed Sharon.
Sharon.
Mm,
Oh, that's a dinosaur name.
I know. Okay, Smokey, you can stay there.
I am pretty sure there's also shortcuts to get them to stop.
Yeah, I'm sure there is. I think it's obviously like when you press T and stuff.
I personally don't know them though, so.
I don't either, so it's fine. Right.
One more incline and then a horizontal, most likely.
Okay, daft question, but where am I putting this?
Ideally, you put it inside your house, but you were slightly off on the placement. So you can just put it outside.
Right.
I mean, you can walk straight through it, so it's not exactly a massive deal.
Yeah, okay, so make another straight then. Oh, I might as well put it, get my thing and put it there then. That's right, I'm going to get my thing and I'm going to put it there. Okay, video. Right, tap.
Oh, you're putting a reservoir down. Okay, I thought you were just going to put a tap down.
Okay, that looks, you know, looking at that image now, that just looks really weird. You got a shaft and you got some stuff just dribbling out the end. Right, okay, that's the tap there. Right, okay, can I use both?
There's really not much point.
Okay, so reservoir then.
Reservoir does allow you to fill things like water, anything that contains water, I think, but that's about it. I personally never really used them because
Okay.
if you put your water satchel in there.
Oh, another one somewhere. Yeah, there we go.
think that's how you normally use it. I honestly haven't used them in so long. Also, Oki Native is right in chat as well.
Yeah, I know. It's just... What's George doing? George!
George!
This way. That's it. Turn. There we go. There you go. Come on. Come on. There you go. Good boy. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Good boy.
I'll mute that. Fucking hell.
Come over here. Come over here.
And remove that.
That's it. Good boy. Good boy. Yes. Disable following. And what can I upgrade? What do I upgrade here? Let's do movement speed. Right. Nothing's happening with me water bottle things. It says water 200 of 200 irrigated. Can I attach straight pipes to that and put it onto my connect it to my crop plot?
I am not sure.
Where's my tab? So what have you been up to today then, Dally?
Yeah, not too much. Nothing interesting really.
Fair enough.
Played with well, not really a puppy anymore.
The dog, yes.
Yeah.
The pain.
Nah, dogs are okay.
Yeah, I know they are.
Until they start barking for no apparent reason.
Yeah.
Oh, I know this dog does that, right? The dog's called Muffin. She's one of those cross, sort of straggly things, and she does it all the time whenever I go outside to open up the rabbits in the morning. So what I do is, because the fence is 5 foot and I'm a little bit taller, I reach over the fence and I lift her up and I tell her to shut the fuck up. But even though she does it, and I put her back down nicely, she's still
that thing. That thing.
Start barking again. She'll just do it as if she's forgotten.
Okay.
Her dimness.
This is probably unlucky.
Oh, is he?
Third person view. We ready for
Oh,
this?
you really are unlucky.
Dip.
Also, you should really use the metal pike when you're stabbing things.
Dip, potato chip, huh?
Damn right.
Let's start. He needs his content.
You need to save some of the big rocks so you can just stay up on top of them and then just stab down at them.
I killed a carnivore tall thingy. Big bastard.
Carnosaurus.
Yes. That would. Shame you can't like spread the blood around, to make it, so they can see that, or at least smell that you've killed one of them. And it's like, holy fuck, I'm not gonna go anywhere near there anymore, sort of thing.
You do that and then it summons a T-Rex.
What? So can you actually do that then?
No.
Oh, okay.
I was saying if you could do that, that's what would probably happen.
Right.
You're going to struggle late game on resource gathering.
I would do if this was going to be my main base. I am literally just building just to see what's. Once I've got enough resources, then I will be obviously maneuvering out. Alright, I just want to...
Oh no, I meant just as the Sava. The Sava is going to be well, not the Sava, but the game you're in currently. The harvest rates are just default, aren't they?
Yes. But to be fair, like, the berry plants, they've been growing back quite enough.
Oh no, it's not the rate they go back at. It's the amount of resources you get per one.
Ah, okay. Ah, that's managed. Like I say, I'm not a fuss at this moment in time. Right.
Yeah, you'll realize late game you need like 200 of stuff just to make certain things that are just normal to have.
Mm. Right. Yes. Great. What? Just the one? I can only plant one seed in that?
Yep.
That's it?
It's only a medium, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's kind of shitty.
Enjoy.
What's happening? I was looking at something else for a second. Yeah.
You was looking at porn, weren't you?
No, I was spamming Miss Misa stream chat with, I believe, matriarchal moist Maoist Malteser Miss Misa discharge. I was being productive. Oh, and then I got her to call me daddy, because why not? Oh yeah, you're still streaming, aren't you? Hey, look, there's no thumbs down! Hey!
I know. It's
You
like...
fixed that.
No.
There we go.
Bastard. Okay, so why can't I attach more pipe into this?
Where is it? Ah, there you are. What is that? Is that a furnace thing or
No,
It's
it's...
just a reservoir.
Oh, reservoir. Ah. So basically, it looks like a well, or like the start of one. The stone bit at the top, of course. That's quite good.
Yes, but I can't see...
Will dinosaurs destroy it if they run into the pipes?
No.
The pipes are notoriously difficult to break. Even if you try and break them, they are a nightmare.
Oh,
to
right.
break.
Yeah, okay.
I need to check
I'm
something
sure
out.
Disconaut can prove this by... Yeah, he just ran through some.
Yeah, I did wonder for a second. I just wanted to check. That's pretty cool. That is cool. Do you have to have a pump for it or something?
Nope. Just a little intake at the very bottom.
Of course. Well, that's good. One less thing for Disconaut to concern himself with. He can get to focusing on other more important things like surviving and making a pen.
I don't need to write anything at the moment.
Don't indulge any kind of response for that, Dalmy. We're not going to have the dad jokes. We won't tolerate it.
Okay.
I thought the silence was self-evident.
Yes. But I had to be sure.
Oh, have you seen the video that was just put up on the Thinkery?
No, because I've not been watching YouTube today. I was restoring a old Warhammer Rhino that I had in a box. It took all day to do.
I'm just going to throw it in the shameless video.
Yeah, do that. I'll
version.
check it out in a minute.
It is really amusing to see an old person talking about social media. The leader of UKIP Wales welcomed the YouTubers to UKIP.
Oh, hang on, what?
On Zargan's second channel, The Thinkery, he put up a video of the UKIP Wales.
Make UKIP dank again. Oh
Watch
no.
it. Watch it.
I'll let me mute myself and watch this. Okay, we're back in a sec.
Everyone watching Disco stream temporarily stop watching it and then go and watch the video. It's brilliant.
You got a fat ass. Right. Jump onto him to move him out of the way. No, move you out of the way. There you go, a bit more. Ah, fuck it, that'll do. Close
How
it.
the fuck is there only 59 comments on it when it has over 14,000 views?
I don't know.
Nah, there are no other comments. There's just replies. 100, no, even that's even better. 59 comments, one pinned comment, and 115 replies. Someone doesn't math. I'm print screening that. That's fucking bullshit.
It's coming up the same on my end as well.
Oh, good. It's not just me. I'm just gonna put that. I'll drop that into shit posting in a second. I'll crop the image so it has just that, because that's just fucking bullshit.
I have no idea what's going on here. It's...
So, what did you think of the video itself then?
It was very low audio, but very entertaining. That's why I had to mute my headset, my all of the audio from Discord, because even your audio was too loud for the video on its loudest setting. It's good that he gave him a little shout out, you know. And he is right about Brexit. It is shambolic at the moment. Theresa May is just absolutely making a pig's ear of this.
I forgot. YouTube must have done it again. Thanks, Socky, for mentioning that. When you go sort by, it's changed it back to top comments.
Of course it has.
Just went through changing that.
Right, it's okay. Is there anybody in the chat that knows what the hell I'm meant to be doing with this thing? Oh, it's raining. It's raining.
Right, there it is. Rain. That's new. That's interesting.
Yes.
Well,
Wait,
you
so-
get everything missed.
Thoughts, comments, they get hidden. I didn't
Yeah,
know
comments. Yeah, comments can get hidden on YouTube if they're newer, if they're sorted by top comment. Anything that is deemed.
Well, now it's just stuck on a perpetual load.
Yeah, I think YouTube might be trying to say something there.
You gave up smoking today. Well done.
I print screened it while it's still trying to load, and I'm gonna see how long it takes to correct itself. That's interesting. Oh, fuck this shit. It's taking too long already. It's already been a minute.
Yeah, I think that this might be YouTube trying to say there are too many comments flooding in.
It's amazing.
Congratulations, Socky, on gearing up today. Are you going cold turkey, or are you vaping, or...?
Oh no. He just brought up a brilliant point. It is truly terrifying.
What have I missed?
Socky's quitting smoking, and he just pointed out it's great for me going to suck for you lot.
Oh, I don't give a shit. He wasn't here for the dip potato chip bit, was he?
I don't know.
Just go back and watch it, Saki. Go make your little 30-second video.
Oh, cold turkey, by the way, Discanara is what he said.
Oh, that's fine. I family did that. It worked out fine for them. You just had to be nowhere near to them.
It's not as bad as you think, soccer, going cold turkey. That's how I quit. It didn't do me any harm. I actually didn't get any withdrawal symptoms or anything.
Is it still loading the comments? It is! It's been 2.5 minutes. It's still loading.
Damn it.
Amazing.
Where's settings?
Okay, I don't get this. I think I'm going to have to destroy this and just try and get the tap going somehow.
If you just destroy that and then put a tap on the end, it'll be fine.
Yeah, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to obviously take the pipe, you know, to level with this thing, then I can use the junction thing, can't I?
Yep.
Saki, my family, before they were very popular, each of them got a vape and they slowly weaned themselves with that. And only one of them has, one of them regressed because she's a fucking idiot. And the others, well, until they're passing, they quit, which is great. So you shouldn't just go cold turkey. You should look to wean yourself. If you tried and failed, it only, well, yeah, you're gonna fail.
I mean,
What you actually
It's
want,
funny.
what you need, soccer, is you need something to keep your hands busy and know before you think it, not that.
Oh, and I'm sure he's already done that. I do get the, you know, you want to occupy your hands, occupy your mind, and that is right. It's the same with people who eat excessively. You just can't not do it without incredible effort and willpower. And if you're a particularly moody person or emotional person, then yes, some people will suffer. But that's on you to try your best to not let them suffer because of your inability or suffering while trying to quit something that's slowly killing you anyway.
it's my grandfather and my father took very different approaches, and that my father went to vaping because
Yeah, my dad did, and he quit.
my dad just stayed on it because
Oh, my dad was not interested in it. He's like, I've been doing this 35 years, fuck it, let's end this. Whereas
my grandfather took that.
I
sort
never
of
smoked.
approach.
I never understood the appeal. All the kids at school were smoking, and I was like, no, we're not doing this. Oh, sure, you'll be cool. Like, fuck off. You treated me like shit before you even got a cigarette. Why the fuck would I want to be near you now? Why would I want to join you? Turn that off.
God, I can't reach that one.
I told you it's a nightmare to sort these things out.
Yeah, I'll figure it out though.
Jump.
Yeah, but you gotta hold.
Yep, you jump and then you hold E. As you're falling, you can still demolish it.
Sounds like fun.
I didn't say it would be fun. That's just how you do it. Taking the easy way out.
Microsoft
Ah,
spyware
what the
alert.
fucking hell?
Pornographic spyware.
What's that about pornographic stuff?
Who doesn't love websites that have
I have
extra window
literally no
pop-ups?
idea what that was. I was on.
Porn.
I'm looking at. I'm looking at a bass guitar for fuck's sake.
Mhm.
I could print screen my tabs. It is literally a bass, and then Windows Defender pops up.
It's okay, we don't need to see.
You can see if you like. I'll show you my history if you want.
No, it's okay, we don't need to see. We can make our own minds
I'm
up.
now going to go and look and find out how a Diamaveri is porn. Give me a minute. This is going to be interesting.
Well, some people, they like guitars a bit too much, evidently.
Yes, I've heard about the people who like to fuck their cars. And I've seen the Channel 4 documentary on that. I say documentary loosely, of course.
Oh,
No, now I really want to know. Where is it? History. Back here. Okay, the last thing I googled was Malteser. Fuck off.
Why was you Googling Malteser?
Because I wanted to make sure that I spelt it correctly, and I forgot if there was an A or if there was an A or not. I couldn't remember.
Oh, you weren't getting photos of a Malteser to send someone from Malta then?
No. I was spamming Misa's chat with the moist, matriarchal, moist, Maoist Malteser Miss Misa. Discharge.
Fair enough.
Okay, so I guess I'll have to demolish from Heather.
I'm scrolling through my history here. I have no porn. The only thing with a person on recently was I was trying to find a Kathy Griffin tweet. She doesn't count as porn. She just counts as disgusting. Oh, Defender, you and I are going to fall out.
Mine's disabled, but not disabled in Windows because I found that Windows turns that back on.
Oh, yeah,
I
it
went
does
onto
that.
Registry Edit and I disabled it from there.
I am very confused.
So much more satisfying. I've got lots of stuff from Ark.
There's no fucking porn here. What the fuck? Oh, this is brilliant.
Right, now you're in the way again. Move. Right, do I have... Yes, I do.
Well,
Ah, ha, 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 ha. No, I just need to be able to get...
Hang on, what? Dankula calling people virgins in the tweet? What tweet? Hey, what's this thing Stargaze has put in the chat? Oh no, that's the make it UKIP dank again, right.
the replies on the... It turns out the video's from Twitter, and some of the replies are brilliant.
Just out of curiosity, okay, so I'm going to make this quite clear. I have not thumbed your stream down, but somebody has, or two people have.
Yeah.
3 people, it shows.
Oh, does it? Throw fucking up. That's not me, I swear.
It's okay. I seem to be getting a lot of thumbs down of recent because you know.
Because of me.
Yeah.
Completely deserved.
It's interactions. Hang on, what? Hang on, what video here? Is it the one? Is it linked in Sargon's description? Oh right, is it the Neil UKIP thing?
Yeah, the UKIP video that I just threw in. There's a Twitter link
Oh,
to
hang on,
the tweet.
it's just in Discord.
No, I haven't thrown it in Discord. I can if you like.
Oh, Dankula tweeting "fuck off, Jamie."
The responses are...
Teal Deer, party of race, not from Teal Deer, but party of racist fuck flutes adds more racist fuck flutes. Triggered, don't care, virgin. You seem to have made the mistake of thinking I care what you think, virgin. All the word virgin, or did you shove off both? Okay.
Ah. Okay.
Oh, okay. This is pretty funny.
So does the irrigation tap thing only go off when it's needed?
No, it's constantly going, but you never run out of water, so...
Right. Sorry.
Right, this looks terrible. It's the sort of thing you need to realistically sort out and then build around it. Right, more crop patches. Fibre stone, thatch and wood.
I can't tell if people are, okay. Okay, glad to see that that person is a clear troll. That would have been weird.
Close all that.
Lots of people seem to be getting angry about this.
About what?
About the video that
I think it's fantastic. You know, it's absolutely pissing. That's the whole point. It's to get attention. How do you get attention? By pissing people off. That is perfect. People say, "Oh, it's bad optics because you say you're liberals," but well, this has gone past the liberal label now. It's about trolling the living shit out of people, and I think they've done it.
well, there seems to be quite a few of the MPs that are with UKIP who are currently going on about free speech now, so... Honestly, I think it's worked better than just for a troll, honestly.
Can you hear the cats outside my window?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not going to shoot. I need to shoot. Where's my
I
knife?
honestly
Here it
feel
is.
like it was
Good.
awful sound of foxes around mine, honestly.
I'll take care of them in a second. I've got to reply to a message.
Fair enough.
Um,
If you've ever heard foxes mating, it sounds very similar to that, just more screamy.
where are my darts?
What, you're only going to throw darts at them?
I've got some darts I could actually do that with, but my darts I really like, so I don't want to use those. Instead I'll use the Nerf darts that go in my Nerf gun.
Oh, okay.
Where's the light? Perfect. Right, give me a second. Yeah.
That's right, people. A Megon is an anaerobic user.
I have a really...
Oh. There's something
weird.
very satisfying about a red light hitting a cat, and the cat's still staring as the dart hits it in the face.
That would be very entertaining, yes.
My work is done.
Fair enough. This is a term that I haven't heard in a long time relating to anything but biblical talk. The Four Horsemen. It's been a long time since anyone's been called that.
Called what?
The Four Horsemen.
Oh, the Four Horsemen. I remember them.
I'm not talking about the biblical sense.
No, I know you're talking about. I'm talking about the atheists.
Yeah, and someone was pointing out, well, someone was saying, personally don't really agree with it. It looks like we're getting the new Four Horsemen.
Well, it wasn't that long ago. I think Armored Skeptic, he made one of himself, Amazing Atheist, Thunderfoot, and I think Sargon. Each one representing a different type of horseman, and people just thought it was a massive level of arrogance.
Yeah, I don't really think you can... Since Hitchens, I don't really think there's going to be someone who quite lives up to him.
Yeah, it's always going to be hard to. It's like in any you can compare it to like sports, where there's an icon in every sport. But even though this current generation might be considered better, nobody will ever be better than the legend. That makes
Pretty
sense.
much.
It's that same mentality. Come on, we all know Pele will be basic bitch in this era. Come on.
I'm not a football fan, so...
I like a number of sports. I'd argue that Muhammad Ali would not be as good either.
Wait, as in without the with the training that you got then, or with today's modern
See,
training?
this is why I'm not going to read too much. I'm not going to answer that because it's a vastly complex discussion. But I would argue he would not be as good now as he in this current era as he was then. Just accept it for the point we were talking about.
Oh yeah. But you know me,
I love boxing, so it is more complicated, and I would love to discuss that properly sometime.
Well, it's not that. It's just. I mean, how the feck are you encumbered?
By the way, I've scrolled through 3 months of my internet history. There is no pornography. I'm now eternally confused. I want to know how a guitar sets off Windows Defender for pornography. Me no understand. I was only looking at a bass guitar. I was thinking about getting a new one.
Follow me, you fat bastard. Come on, Smokey. So, any idea, Star, when you're going to actually be getting your new tower?
Tower?
She's getting a new tower PC.
Who is?
Star.
Stargazer.
Oh, about time. I knew you were using a notebook for forever, and those things are shit.
Yeah.
Well, when I managed to get her to talk to her in a hangout, Discord does not, even the app does not like that notebook for obvious reasons.
It's a notebook.
Exactly, you use that for word processing at best.
No, you don't.
No, you do if you're poor.
It's a coffee mug.
No, if you're poor, you use it for word processing at best. Oh, and for those who are really poor, to look at their porn. But yeah, it's not worthy. I think I was given one once when I started uni, and I ditched it like I ditched. It was the very early age of the tablet. I was given this capacitive touchscreen sort of thing. It was just, it was not it wasn't called a tablet back then either. It was called something else.
I don't know. My main point there was I don't actually think even someone who was incredibly poor would use a notebook. I honestly think a second-hand tablet would probably be a lot cheaper and a lot better.
Yeah. It depends, I guess. In any case, I'm glad you're getting a new computer, because then you'll be able to join us in Discord voice chats, and then they can hear that male hipster voice you have.
What, something that's like, deeper than even ours?
Stargazer's a dude.
Well, you don't get called Stargaze for nothing.
Yeah, Stargazer's a massive dude. Sounds black.
Really? Oh.
Yeah.
So, big black man.
Yeah.
Is her name
With
Mo?
a Betty Boop avatar.
So wait, you're not ordering it until Thursday? I thought you said it, you're gonna get it in a week. So I thought as in like it's gonna be turning up. Where you ordering it from?
She's probably stealing it because she's black.
Mm.
And she doesn't want to break that trend. Sorry, he.
You're buying it from eBay?
We do what we must. Poor people. We're all poor. We have to do things we don't like doing.
I
eBay's
could-
not that bad. Depends on the seller.
Yeah, it does depend on the seller.
Yeah, I trust eBuyer for when I buy computer stuff these days, but I've used eBay to buy wireless mouses and they're fine.
Oh yeah, just to buy that sort of thing, yes, fine, fair enough.
I think I used eBay to buy the acoustic panel that goes around my microphone. It's all good. I bought and the Ethernet cable that went around the entire fucking house. It probably would have been easier to go around the outside of the house rather than go around all the fucking stairs. Stupid shit.
Yeah, I've taken to making my own Ethernet cables at this point.
I can't do that, I'm afraid. Not in this house. It's just too awkward. It'd be too much hassle. But I'm glad this one at least works now, because honestly, it's annoying.
Oh, the reason I made my own is because I have some runs which are really long that I need, and then I have some which are literally about a foot or two.
I saw a picture of what looked like an Ethernet cable that White Sifnell put on Twitter. He ordered 15 meters. He got probably, I don't know, 20 centimeters. That made me laugh. I would feel bad for him, but at the same time, it's Sith. I have to laugh at him.
Yeah,
It is understandable you laughing at him.
Oh, what was?
what I need to do next is start doing custom wiring inside my PC now to get the custom run lengths, because why not?
Well, if you can, yeah, exactly.
Those who can, do. Those who can't, do not.
Those who can't get other people to do it.
Yeah, I was about to say, there is such thing as delegating. Depends, I guess. Just how lazy is someone?
Coming from you, fair.
You say that, but I'm not as lazy as I tell you I am.
Oh, I don't know.
He's only lazy when it comes to doing things for people online. I imagine in real life.
I'll tell you what, a true example of I had two collaborations with Red Robot and Otterface. I actually forgot I had those for almost a year, and then I did them.
Again, so online, in real life, I have this weird feeling that you're probably someone who works ridiculously hard. I don't know why. People please.
Oh, Alpha 17 is due out next month. Apparently.
Yeah, that's not unstable version. That's going to be for people to test it. You know,
You sure? That just sounds like the alpha then. Okay, you're not going to give us a beta test of an alpha.
Well, no,
I hate that they call it an alpha. It really bothers me that they call it an alpha.
No, what it is they're going to be giving like certain people, like Cap and other people, they're going to be giving it to them to basically make videos to show all the people and stuff.
Oh, that sounds so boring. I'm going to fall asleep now.
Why on earth do you have a flashlight attachment for a gun?
Because I found it in one of those ship piles.
Okay, that was weird.
Why is there a Triceratops having a rumble with your dinosaur?
No,
Not
it's
my
with a
dinosaur.
raptor.
With a raptor, but yeah, now it's. Okay. Just gonna have to.
Get your crossbow out, man.
Oh no, it's okay. It's okay.
Come on, Stego! Get him! Get him! Fucking kill the cunt.
What is it with all the raptors that are spawning near you?
They don't like me.
He must be in a hotspot.
He shouldn't be getting this many raptors. He should get like 2 raptors every other day at most.
Apparently they just love him. Does the meat still decompose really quickly?
The raw meat, ish.
It decays at a reasonable rate, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's designed for when you have permanent servers up. So your dinosaurs will still eat when you're off the server. Your food will still decay when you're off the server. Nice Chintan armor as well.
Oh, he looks very elvish. Was it a vampire thing? It looks good. Works with the beard.
I know. I don't know why it's
You should
grey
be
though.
able to make scissors soon.
Oh, I can. I just don't have the metal for it now. 'Cause...
You're level 45 now.
Yeah. Have you not just seen the fact that there was a raptor on my front doorstep with a Triceratops having a fight, which then old Smokey there thought he would get involved.
Hey, there was a little bit of a slap and tickle. It was all good.
That sort of thing happens every day, to be honest. So
Yeah, it happens a lot. And you know, but like I said, I keep on getting those the big terror chicken things, raptors.
the spawns don't matter. Don't care about your level.
I'm sorry, terror chicken thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
It's easier than saying their actual names.
So you know, it's
Therizinosaur.
It's been a case of I've been getting screwed over quite a bit.
Wait until he runs into lots of killer pigeons. He's ran into one so far. One killer chicken.
Oh, apparently that the comment's not loading is a bug on the entire site. So now I'm going to open up another video and check this theory. Random video. Let's have a look. Now, fuck off with your advert.
Which rocks is best to get in metal?
Oh yeah, there's no comments appearing. I've literally gone on someone else's video and only a pinned comment appears.
Okay, that's weird. And the best way of getting metal, go up north and get lots of it. You currently don't have the infrastructure to do that.
Right, so basically I'm not getting any metal for, you know, like in decent amount for quite some time then.
No, not until you get a flyer with a decent carry weight.
Look, there, just up there, there's one of those fucking carnivores. It's, you know, is that a carnivore? Or
I
is that
can
the
pull
terror
up,
chicken?
I'm going to send you a link to something.
You know, look.
Because this'll help you find resources.
Was that a resource map?
Yeah, there's a resource map.
Yeah.
Which this is an easier way of showing where everything is, I guess. I personally recommend where you are right now, the closest is probably at 7746. Oh, and best way to get metal early game is the river rocks, the really polished ones.
there it is again, making its way close, closer and closer. You can't tell me that this game is not not being really unfair to me.
It's not being that unfair.
Wait, Milo Yiannopoulos has joined UKIP as well?
Yep.
Hadn't realised.
A lot of people have, actually. They've gone quite a ridiculous swelling in the group now. So it looks like Labour's going to win the next election.
The Virgin Response got a reply from Paul Joseph Watson. You sound more like an incel, which is even worse. I love it.
So you mean these rocks?
Yeah, those rocks. Any of those.
Okay.
If they're on top, above the water or below the water, you should get more metal from those than you would any others.
Right. Pick or axe?
Axe, always axe. You don't want to get tons of flint. Flint isn't very useful unless you're making spark powder. Wow, you're really unlucky in this game.
Or is he really lucky because it makes the stream very entertaining?
Try using a pickaxe now. I'm not sure if that'll make any real difference. It shouldn't. Why did you just stab your own pet?
It wasn't on purpose.
But yeah, try your pickaxe on one of those river rocks. There should be plenty of them around. Why are you putting stone into your inventory?
Because he's still encumbered. Oh, obviously because he's carrying me and I'm still carrying the. Right, okay.
You should really eat some food. Okay, apparently pickaxe is the way to go.
I'll put money, I'll get up there and that fucking terror chicken is going to be there fighting my bloody George.
Probably. You might want to start heading back to your base now.
Yeah, I was...
Low visibility leads to getting killed by things.
And my carrying weight is getting close to being it where I just end up struggling to move anywhere. Oh, there it is. Is that it? Yeah, it is. It's there. It's getting fucking... Okay, I'm gonna shut my door. Shut my door. Okay, light that fire. Right, what was I doing?
You're going to smelt some metal. And light your fire.
Why was I doing that?
I think the highest amount of metal you'll need for anything is 3,200 metal ingots.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah, it's not that much.
Mmm.
Pretty normal, really. Don't worry, you won't be putting it in the smithy, you'll be putting it in the fabricator at that point.
I don't know what I'm doing now. I'm completely lost. Shit. What about what? Why am I holding this? Ah, okay. What are you doing, Smoke It? Move. Move. Come on, move. Fine. I'll move. Jesus. Oh, I suppose I've got to put bloody thingies in for it to. Ah, idiot. Rock carrot. Do. Rock carrot. I can only put one fucking seed in.
So, hang on, are you planning on streaming tomorrow night, or?
No, tomorrow's Wednesday. It'll be
Yeah.
Thursday if it's on. If PMQs is on anyway.
Oh no, I meant your game stream.
Maybe if I can record before then yes.
And obviously, if you don't get college to do Ghost Mode.
Yes, well, we'll see if Drunkle's that cheeky. We will see.
Of course, he's
Fair
that
enough.
cheeky.
So I assume you're planning on playing some 7 Days to Die then?
Maybe, I don't know yet. I just don't know. We'll see.
Ooh, is that going to be a shake-up in the routine?
I don't know. I don't know yet. I haven't really thought about it much yet.
Oh, that's right. I was going to make a pen, wasn't I, for them? What? Besides obviously the doorway and the door, is there some sort of?
It's quite big.
Yeah, I know. I'm guessing that the door is no. I mean, as in the walls around. Do I just use normal?
Nope, you use a dino door.
What? So the dino door is literally it'll make the whole thing.
Nope, you've got the gateway and then you've got the gate.
Okay. Let me try and reword this. After I've made the doorway and the gate, the walls that go around, what do I use?
Normal walls.
Right, okay, so like I said, normal walls, right, okay, got it. Okay.
OK Native says play the forest.
I don't have it.
You sure he doesn't mean me?
I don't know. I was just relaying information.
Yeah, no, I'm just thinking, you know, maybe he means me. It's like, for fuck's sake, do something! Just play the forest, that'll do.
You could have
I
a
can
stab at
stream
Civ
it now,
5.
thank you very much.
Omegon?
Hmm?
You mentioned you were installing Civ 5 the other day. You could have a go at that.
I could. I could.
Fun game, rather addicting in my opinion.
Why aren't you playing it?
Because when you play solo, even on the hardest difficulty, you can tend to just kind of walk all over the AI. I flat out got Terminators once because I deliberately delayed all of my progress just so I could get Terminators and kill every single unit on the map. They're not called Terminators, but that's what they are. Normally you get to nukes and then you finish the game.
So how long does this normally take to grow?
Quite some time. They're not quick things to grow.
I'm sure it'll be rewarding once it has, though.
Not really.
So what's the fucking point? Nice.
If you could play Tetris for over an hour, I'd actually be quite impressed.
Okay, so
Tetris gets so boring after so short time.
these sides, these are just basically so you can get fibre.
Yep, they just /1 thing with.
Yeah, they remind me of the old ones used to cut grass.
Yeah, that's why it's a scythe. Well, technically it's a sickle, but
Yeah, it's not so.
I think I've got a sickle downstairs somewhere. Not the same shape, more of a machete with a hook on the end.
So machete.
No. Machetes don't have hooks on the end.
Yours does.
It's still technically a sickle. Just not the same sort of sickle as you were holding there.
Sounds to me like you need to visit Khan.
Pardon?
All I heard was you have dangerous weapons. He has a gun, everyone. Kill him.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's a chainsaw sitting in my room right now, so...
Why the feck would you have a chainsaw in your bedroom?
Why wouldn't you have one in your room?
Well, yeah, if I had, lots of wood to chop up, or, bodies, then fine, fair enough.
They're terrible for chopping up bodies. They just get clogged.
You just need to get the right one.
They'll all get clogged.
That's
you
always one of
understand how to use
the rather silly things in horror films whenever a chainsaw was introduced as a weapon to cut someone up. But it's inaccurate.
Yeah, it just gets clogged really quickly.
Yeah.
Like you'd probably get like, probably a good 5 inches
Depends
into
on the
someone's
build of the
shoulder.
person. Depends on the build. Because if they're really fat, you're going to get through a bit of that.
Even then, that'll clog it up quite quickly as well.
Yeah, but I think you'd at least get through some of that fat. It'd be more entertaining than a skinny bitch.
Yeah, true. But let's say they were going for like a shoulder, you'd probably get about 5 inches
Shoulders.
down at most.
Not much on a shoulder. Of course, you're not going to get much.
Well,
5 inches. 5 inches on a shoulder is going to do a load of damage.
oh, it's going to do tons of damage, yes, but for chopping someone up, it's not very useful.
Like, no aloe vera is going to fix that.
No, that's when you use yarrow.
I think it's when you just kill yourself. Okay, well that didn't work. I'll just now reach into that massive hole you've made. Thank you.
I haven't made any hole.
Different conversation, Discanar.
Well, what you guys talking about then?
Who knows?
Well,
I
you
don't know.
guys do, because you're the ones having the conversation.
Will we?
You know. At this point, it's just rambling.
That's a good point. You have a automatic 12 shotgun in your bedroom.
I approve.
Why?
Why not? Does everyone not need a fully automatic 12-gauge shotgun?
But isn't the automatic element illegal?
No. Not in the slightest.
Right.
Shotguns are weird. The laws around shotguns are weird in this
Are we
country.
talking about America or the UK?
UK.
Okay, too.
Right. I kind of got it. I thought you were talking about the US still. I wasn't paying attention.
You have
UK
an
actually has really
automatic
loose
12
gun
gauge
laws
shotgun in your bedroom for self-defense. Oh, sorry, for home defense. Are you expecting to be, home invaded?
Well, that's the
By,
mentality that a lot of people have in the States. They have it as a form of defense. In the UK, for the most part, it's used for hunting or clay pigeon shooting, so sport.
Shotguns, though, they're too long.
But, it depends on. There are different lengths. They are quite long, I'll agree, but even then, it's not a defense thing really. It's just a deterrent.
Yeah, I mean, if someone like points a 12-gauge shotgun at you, you're going to be there like, okay. No matter how far I run, I'm probably going to get hit by at least a few pellets if they're not using a slug.
I got shot in the buttocks.
And Okie Native, no, they're not illegal here. They're perfectly legal. Same with sniper rifles are also legal in this country.
Obviously, you need licenses and stuff.
Yeah, you need quite extensive licenses over here to get them, but
Yeah, no, I got one. A shotgun, that is.
I was on
But you
about
don't have a
sniper
license.
rifles and
Oh, I
semi-autos.
stopped listening. I wasn't paying attention.
Also, it's easier to get a suppressor than I thought it would be. I thought that would be something really hard to get. Turns out, not too bad.
No, it's really easy. What you do, you get a pillow. Oh dear.
But no, gun laws in the UK are actually surprisingly loose.
You can get a license for a machine gun if you wanted. Well, you are in America, so I'm not surprised that you can.
I'm pretty sure I could probably get a license for not necessarily a machine gun, but at least an AR-15. I think I'd be able to pass the psych evaluations somehow. I assume the silence is implying that no, there's no chance of that.
What?
Don't worry. Yeah, I know that Oki native, but over here they have quite a negative stigma due to the US. Then most people over here would probably end up using a bolt action rifle just because if they're going hunting, that's the sort of class they're in. And if you're not going hunting like that, you're most likely going to be using a bow or crossbow. Most likely crossbow in this country. They're really easy to get your hands on. I mean, I have a bow as well. I mean, bows are quite useful for hunting, but
To be honest, I'm not. I won't be surprised this day and age if somebody from America said, "Oh, I go hunting with this bazooka or this minigun that's attached to this chopper. I'm going to hunt rabbits."
Right, I'm going to bed. I'm leaving the most exciting part of the conversation as well, which sucks. Speak to you all later.
See you later.
see you later.
If you haven't guessed, Oki native, I'm not a fan of your gun laws.
Yeah, there's not much they can do about it now, though.
Yeah, I know. It's not. To be honest, it's not exactly the gun laws that's bothering me.
It's the culture behind it.
It's the when the people try and make up a million and one excuses of why they should be allowed. Like self-defense. Okay, where's your gun? Oh, it's in a lockbox. Oh, okay, then that's not fucking good, is it? Or where's your gun? Oh, it's all fully loaded, sitting in the drawer just there. Oh, where your child can get to it. Well done. And then, it's just, oh, if the criminals have got the guns, then surely we should have guns to defend ourselves. Well, that's why they're criminals. It's part and parcel of being a criminal. They're going to be doing stuff, that's if they're gonna shoot you, they're gonna shoot you. They probably do it more than likely while you're out and about, when you're not even expecting it. So then that means your gun's gonna
That's why concealed carry is a thing in America.
Yeah, but if somebody's gonna shoot you, then unless you're actually expecting it 24/7, then it's just stupid.
Some people out there, I imagine, are.
Yeah, but they're crazy people.
Are they?
Well, yeah. So I'm just
In America? In a
Yeah.
bad neighborhood?
yeah.
In a bad neighborhood, and then I disagree. I think if I was in a really bad neighborhood in America, I'd probably be on my toes quite often. I don't think I'd ever really be relaxed there.
So why move there in the first place?
I wouldn't.
Well, there you go then. Then you wouldn't need the gun.
Also, you should really make one of the Rex heads.
Yeah, at this moment in time, I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing.
Yes, Stargazer. I think that is his point.
Okay, oh. That's why the guy who shot up the restaurant here in OKC last month got shot by 2 people in the parking lot in a very good neighbourhood. Okay, so he went in, he shot up the restaurant, then walked out, and then got shot by these 2 people. Clearly, yeah, if that's how it is, then it was no good to them in the first place. Well done, they shot the guy in the back when he was leaving. That was really useful for the people who probably more likely got shot whilst they were inside. What was the point of having the guns then?
I'm imagining he probably still had more bullets.
Yeah, but the way the people, they defend their thing, it's like, well, if somebody comes in with a gun, I've got a gun, and it's like, well, yeah, okay, someone's coming with a gun. What are you doing with yours? You're not doing anything. Why? Because you don't want to be shot at.
Also,
Why?
generally, most shops don't like guns in them.
Exactly. Why is that?
I really don't understand that logic in America, to be honest. I personally think that
They shot him in the face.
there are very few places where there should be no guns. One of them being banks, because banks it makes sense not to be.
Oh, well,
Shops, not so much.
They don't allow guns in the restaurant because it makes people feel uncomfortable. Okay,
Why?
so why is it making people feel uncomfortable if a lot of Americans is going, oh, we should be allowed to carry guns, etc. Blah blah blah. Surely people would be fine with that. But if people are uncomfortable with it, then surely that's got to say something.
Why are people uncomfortable with their kids seeing anything on TV that they dislike? I mean, that could be anything from just plain old kissing in TV shows, because apparently most parents don't like their kids seeing that. That's probably the general reason on why people feel uncomfortable. It's generally a case of think of the children.
Because they're why would they be dumb? Because somebody walked into the restaurant with a gun and shot the place up. So surely that would give.
I don't see any issue.
Oh, that's the thing though. It can be holstered. It can be taken out of its holster. If they're gonna walk in and shoot the place up, they're not gonna go, oh wait, my gun's holstered. I am not gonna use it. I'm sorry, but to me, there's no excuse to be wanting to own a gun, or there's need.
There are quite a few needs to own a gun in quite a few places. If you're a farmer, there's a definite need for them.
That's different, isn't it?
How so? You just
You're
said
getting rid of. They're using them to get.
Stop.
They're using it to get rid of. No, what I'm talking about is a lot of the reasons that people use just the normal people. I'm not talking people who obviously like police officers. Fine, they get a gun because, like you say, criminals have guns. They it's sort of that sort of.
Yeah, I think there is, in America, if there is open carry in a state, why should people feel uncomfortable if it's perfectly legal? It's like if you had a...
Yeah, I know that, but still, it's not dumb to feel uncomfortable around somebody who's displaying that they've got a gun. Considering the amount of times that especially this day and age, You know, how often do you hear sort of somebody walking into a school or building of some form, shooting the place up, and then you go into a restaurant and there's somebody walking around with a gun in their pocket,
How
basically.
often do you hear about people at gun ranges going on killing sprees?
That's at a gun range. I'm not talking about gun ranges.
I know. My point here is people feel comfortable in that scenario with people shooting guns.
Yes, because it's a gun range. The clue's in the name. It's a gun range. That's where people go to shoot at targets. It's where people are actually there who are trained to use them, help people how to use it. Not a restaurant where people go in to eat food.
Okay, here's the situation then. If someone was on their way back from a gun club, would you rather they left it in a car or brought it in with them?
Left it at the club.
But what if the club didn't have anywhere to store them?
Then
Because
there'd be a
most
shit gun
clubs
club, wouldn't there?
Well, not necessarily. If it's a gun club which everyone brings their own guns, there's no need to store guns there.
Well, then they take it back to wherever they got it from in the first place. As in, like, they put it back in their cupboard or whatever it is. They don't just walk into, I'm sorry, but
I personally don't see the need for them, but in
I don't.
restaurants. But at the same time, I don't think people should be looked at as, oh, they have a gun. I feel uncomfortable now.
Why not?
Because if I'm around someone with a knife, I don't feel uncomfortable because
okay.
they have a knife.
Okay. You see somebody walking around with a gun. And so you're gonna end up. Somebody's gonna be like, "Ooh, you've got a gun. I'm gonna get a gun." Oh, okay then. Well, I'm gonna get a gun. And another person, I'm gonna get. Everybody's now sitting with a gun. And it's like, well, what was the point in everybody getting a gun? Because now everyone's.
What was the point? What would be the issue there, though, if everyone had a gun?
They're basically either basically everybody would be shit scared to use their own gun because just in case they get shot at. So then everybody's sitting there going, I'm not going to use my gun. Okay, I'm not going to use my gun. What was the point of having the guns in the first place?
Well, as you said, criminals are going to have guns.
Yeah, because they're criminals.
Yeah, so if it discourages the criminals...
So to counter the criminals, you have the police with the guns. I'm
Police
sorry.
aren't everywhere.
I'm sorry, but yeah, well, neither are the criminals. They're not going to be broken into everybody's house, are they? Like, oh, okay, everybody, in 10 minutes we're going to break into every single house in this neighbourhood. Mark it down. They're not. And I'm sorry, but, they're going to break in. By the time unless you are trained to use a gun, then your first instinct is like, oh shit, what the fuck's going on? Oh no, aren't you? And by the time you've figured out what the hell's going on, you've either got a gun shoved in your face and they're robbing you blind, or you're dead.
The entire point of guns was to make it simpler to use at the end of the day. Initially we had bows, so those took a large amount of skill to use. Then we had crossbows, slightly easier to use. Then we made muskets easier to use. Then we made semi-automatic rifles even easier to use.
And okay, Star. You say it's not going to kill you any less because they are criminals. Yeah, fine, fair enough. It's not. But the thing is, there's more than likely there's a good chance that if the criminal's going to break into your place, you're going to be panicking, wondering what the hell's going on before you get a chance to even get your gun in. If you've got a gun in your house, there's a good chance it's either A, going to be in a lockbox, or B, in a safe, which means then that's going to be pointless because they're not going to stand around going, okay, then we'll give you a minute to get your gun. And if you're keeping your gun loose around the house, then you absolutely are stupid, especially if you've got kids. I'm sorry. So if you've got kids, that means you're probably more likely to be keeping it in a locked area, which means it's pointless because if somebody's going to break in, they're not going to go, okay, we'll wait for you to get your gun out so then you can shoot at us and potentially kill us. They ain't.
Here's a better question. Would you feel uncomfortable if someone walked into a restaurant with a bow?
Well, yeah. They'd be like, well, why were they walking into the restaurant with a bow in the first place?
They just came from an archery competition.
Well, they could have left it there. Or they could have put it, they've got like a case that they could have put into the boot of the car.
What if it's a longbow? Longbows don't collapse down.
Then they should have took it home first.
What if they need to refuel on the way home? There's situations where...
So, okay, you're saying that it's not collapsible, blah, 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 then that's why they take it inside. Then how the hell are they carrying it in the first place? In the car.
Put back across the back seats, but...
Well, there you go then.
Would you want to leave that in somewhere where it's quite easy to get?
But the person isn't walking into the restaurant with it, though, is they?
Even if they were, I don't see why you'd feel uncomfortable.
Because I don't see a need for somebody to walk into a restaurant with a bow. It's like somebody walking in with like a machete. Fair enough, it might be sheathed, but if they're walking in there with a machete, it's like, ooh, why are they walking in with a machete? Same with with a larger knife.
If it's a larger knife, that's honestly not too uncommon with restaurant bars. If you're in a rural area, it's...
Huh?
I mean, if you were in a city, it would be a bit more confusing, but in a rural area, that a large knife, okay, they probably were just out for the day.
They were just out for the day with a large knife.
Bushcraft is something that is done. It's... If you're out on a day's walk, then you're hiking around the place. It might not be a long hike, might only be 6 or so hours, but still have a knife on you.
For what? To make traps for animals so then you can skin them?
Yeah, why not?
Because if you're going out, to do that, then why are you going into a restaurant? Because you're trapping the animals to skin them, so you can, obviously, then you take them home and you cook them.
You can eat them or sell them. So in the meantime,
so you're going to walk into the restaurant with these skinned animals and the knife? No.
Why not? What if you're selling it to the pub? But no, just...
They're not going to walk in though. I'm sorry, but they're not going to walk in with a bloody, let's say, rabbits. They're not going to walk in going, yeah, look at this, or buy these from me. No.
I assume you've lived in a town most of your life then?
Yeah.
Like a city? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I can now understand where you're coming from.
I'm sorry, it doesn't matter. I could be living in, in a rural areas. I don't care. If I saw somebody walk into anywhere basically, with bloodied rabbits in their hands and a knife and going, come, who wants to buy these? I'd be like, you're fucking nuts.
Not necessarily skinned, just rabbits. Dead rabbits.
Yeah, somebody walks in with a handful of dead rabbits and a knife and they go, who wants to buy these? I'm sorry, but I'd go, you're nuts. And if you can't turn around and say that you wouldn't go and say, oh yeah, over here, mate, over here. You bring those dead rabbits over here. Yeah. You go, ooh, that person seems a bit weird for doing that.
Bit weird, yes. Concern, probably not.
You wouldn't be
No, why? Why would I be?
Because some weirdo just walked in with dead rabbits in his hands and a knife in the other hand, going, "Who wants to buy these?"
I never said the knife was in his hand. I meant if it was sheathed. Because people don't just tend to carry around knives in their hands. It's normally in a sheath on their belt. Okay, I'm glad Okie Natives agrees with me on that one.
What's that?
Not so much in rural areas.
Yeah, but he lives in America. That our rural and theirs is a completely different story.
Not really. I know people who live all over the moors.
Anyway, back to the point. It doesn't matter anyway. There's it's there would be no reason to be carrying a bow into a restaurant like they would allow it. No, large knife. Okay, fine, fair enough. In some areas, some small areas where people know everybody and blah blah blah. Yes, okay, fine. But majority of the place, no. Why is that? Because people aren't stupid.
I'd argue the polar opposite. People who live in incredibly built-up areas tend to be afraid of everything. Why be afraid of someone with a knife? Why be afraid of someone with a bow? Why be afraid of someone with a shotgun? If they're not aiming at you and threatening to shoot you, there's no reason to be concerned.
Yes, but the thing is, that potential threat is still there because they're walking in with a bow or a shotgun. Why would they feel the need to have to do that in the first place? Why would they need to? I'm sorry, but you're going to a restaurant. If you feel like you won't be safe going into that restaurant, then why the hell are you going into that restaurant in the first bloody place?
Never said anything about for self-defense. Sometimes it would probably be convenient.
Well, I'm sorry, but I don't. Convenient. What's convenient about walking around with a bloody weapon in your hands? Take it. You take it. If you're going to somewhere that's public, you either leave it where it's safe. I don't know, gun club, or like put it into some sort of lockbox or something out the way where nobody can get their hands on it. So then there'll be. I'm sorry, but there is no excuse for walking into a restaurant because because you think, oh, somebody might actually run into here and start shooting the place up, and I'm going to be a superhero and I'll be whipping my gun out and shooting that person before they can do anything.
It's not necessarily about
No, you're not understanding. It's just, it boils down to there is no point to you be taking the weapons in the first place. None.
For the sake of convenience.
There's no how's it convenient? You leave it if you just come from like a place where you fight shooting arrows or bullets. If you know that you're going to go to a restaurant afterwards, you either A, you take it home and put it away into the safe place, or you B, you leave it at the shooting range where it will be safe, and then you go to the restaurant. You don't just take the fecking weapon into the restaurant all because it's convenient when it'll be more convenient to leave it at the shooting range. Or more than likely, you'll end up having to go back home to get yourself cleaned up, ready to go to the restaurant. So then you leave it there. There's nothing convenient about going to a restaurant with a weapon in your hands.
I think this is going to be a have to agree to disagree.
I'm sorry, but there's nothing you can say that would, that would justify it to me.
Agree to disagree.
You can agree to disagree as much as you want. It's still stupid, in my opinion, to do that sort of thing.
Okay.
Oki said, the person walked into the restaurant, shot the place up, walked out, and then got shot in the face. Well, and then the question: why were people nervous? Why would people be nervous about people walking around with guns in the restaurant? Because somebody walks into a restaurant with a gun and shoots the place up. It's a question that, a situation that answers itself. Because idiots are going to walk in with a gun and shoot the place up.
So, to stop this, you recommend no one have a gun?
Yeah.
But the person who's going in to kill people.
Well, not want to point out anything there, but if they're going in with intention to kill people, they will start shooting as soon as they walk in.
Mm-hmm.
So,
my point is, if everyone did it, people wouldn't feel so uncomfortable.
But then what would be the point of having guns in the first place?
Why not?
Because then nobody, then it would be like, everybody would be like, well, I've got my gun, but you've got your gun, so I'm not going to use my gun, because if I use my gun, you'll end up using your gun.
So it reduces the chance of someone coming in and shooting up the place.
No, because there's people out there that are fucking psychos. Hence, somebody walking into a restaurant with a shotgun and shooting the place up.
So it wouldn't matter if everyone did or everyone didn't. The outcome's still the same, so why should people feel uncomfortable in the first place?
Because people still walk into a restaurant shooting the place up. Okay, let's put it this way. The person who walked around, who walked into that restaurant and shot the place up with a shotgun, was in an area that they know is going to be open carry, which means there's people around that's going to have guns.
They walked into an area where it wasn't open carry because
they only walked into a restaurant. The area itself was, open carry. It was just the fact that the restaurant didn't allow it.
What happened when they left that restaurant?
Yeah, when he left.
Yeah, because it was a no-gun area inside.
Yeah, well, he didn't walk in there going shooting people, and then it was like, oh, sorry, people, I didn't realise there was no guns allowed in here. I'm just going to go outside. No.
Why didn't he do it outside?
Because it's easier to walk into a restaurant with a gun and shoot the place up because people are going to be static. Easier targets.
Why not go to a crowded town centre?
Well, I don't know.
You're more likely.
I'm not a psycho, so I can't predict. I can't say why this person went. Maybe that place pissed him off. Maybe he's an ex-disgruntled employee and he went in there going, "You bastard," and started shooting the place up. I don't know. I don't want to even think that I could actually figure out why he would be, the person would do that sort of thing.
If I was planning to kill a lot of people, my
but the thing is though, like you say, though, it could have been that he's an ex-employee, and he's like, he got fired for whatever reason, and he's pissed off, and he walks in there with a shotgun, shoots the place up, going, this will teach you for firing me. That's why you could say that's why he walked in. It's like he didn't go there just to mindlessly kill people.
Why didn't he? He could have killed them all in a much different manner.
But a gun's convenient. Guns over there are convenient to get the hands on.
Repeater crossbows are convenient over here. You'd be surprised how many people you kill with that very rapidly.
But how common are they?
They're very common.
No, they're not. I've
Repeater
never seen.
crossbows,
I'm sorry, but I've never seen somebody walk around with a crossbow or a bow or a sword or a large knife, unless, obviously, like you say,
I've never
they're a
seen someone
criminal.
walking around
But,
with a sword.
but that's the
I've seen
thing.
people walk around with bows.
You're talking about a small area, a very small area
Oh no, this was city centre.
of a rural area.
It was Plymouth. It's not exactly rural. If I'm going rural, I'll go the opposite direction from Plymouth up to Dartmoor. But even in Plymouth, let's say it's putting up, literally all this bow was in a couple plastic bags with a bunch of arrows. No one felt uncomfortable.
Because
If they did, they didn't voice it.
I'm sure people were, were a bit, was like, oh, that looks a bit weird. Somebody, but at least the guy, he didn't carry it around on his shoulder, or he didn't have it all knocked and ready to be, fired at somebody. No, he was all,
Okay, a couple seconds. That's all that is. So if someone had a gun in a holster, people also probably wouldn't feel too concerned.
Okay, a gun can go bang, 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 bang. A bow, get it out of the bag. Fire, aim, fire. Get another arrow, aim, fire. And I'm sure that that's going to do a lot less damage.
11 seconds, 11 people dead quite easily.
Do you really think that they'd have it 11 seconds?
You can fire an arrow every second. It's not too hard.
Okay, so firing a bow that quickly in a crowded town centre.
You're going to do quite a bit of damage, yes.
Okay, I've but walked through my town centre. There's not a chance that I'd get that chance to do probably 2 or 3 thingies. I'm sorry, but you're trying to make up excuses for for having these things, which you're taking them into an area that's not needed. No point to it being there. You're trying to come up with reasons, excuses and reasons why that should be there in that situation when it shouldn't be. Simple as that.
My entire point here is though, whether most people carry it or not, there's no outcome change because most people won't use it still. Because most people are civilized, and yeah, there are those psychopaths. But what are you going to do to stop those psychopaths?
So your point is to hand everybody a weapon, so then they can take care of the psychopaths who are
No, I'm saying the outcome is the same. So why care about any difference?
Because, and if like Star said, if everybody was trained, as in if you wanted to own a gun, you had to go and do like the full training. I'm talking like what the police do, the army do, that sort of thing. You spend weeks of intensive coursework doing the thing. Fine, I would understand, to a degree, but most people aren't. Most people are just, oh, I've got a gun now. Oh, that person should. And by the time they finish shooting, that person's thought I'm going to save these people. By the time they finish shooting, more than likely they've probably hurt as many people as the person who did the random shooting. Few people, and then like you say, that person who runs in with the gun is still going to shoot people regardless. So you can say 10 people are, regardless of what the rest of the situation is. That person runs in, shoots and kills 10 people. You give, 100 different, another 100 people guns to carry around. Most of, probably about 90 of them are not even trained to use it. How many people are going to get hurt then? Because people are going to be like, going, oh, get the gun out and, shoot that bastard and stuff. And you're going to have the people running around.
There for a moment.
Hmm?
You cut out there for a large chunk of time.
End of the day, I'm sorry, but there's no excuse for walking around with an open carry or a whatever the other one is, unless you're a policeman and obviously a criminal. They'll carry one regardless. Even if people, let's put it this way, even if everybody's allowed to carry a gun, that's it, concealed. Thank you very much. Then what will the criminals do? They'll just get bigger guns.
They're going to have a hard time hiding those, though, aren't they?
But it won't matter. The criminals, they're going to do what they're going to do. And if you're in a place where there's open carry, it doesn't matter, does it? Because more than likely they'll be legal to be walking around with them in the first place.
Yeah, if people are just every day walking around with them in the first place.
See,
so what? The law-abiding citizens aren't going to change their behaviour. Criminals aren't going to change their behaviour. It doesn't matter.
Exactly, it doesn't matter. So why have a gun in the first place if it doesn't matter? You said it yourself, it doesn't matter, so why have the weapon that
So why not?
Because then there's the potential for you to do harm to others, even if it is, by accident, or you could you could forget that you've got it, and you leave it lying around your house if you've got kids. A lot of the shootings that you hear about, are accidental shootings by who? Children finding the guns. The parents are just laid around because they're fucking dumb.
Is it the parents being stupid, or is it... Well,
yes,
the parents being stupid in either case here, but is it the parents not teaching their kids, or is it the parents...
well, if the parents didn't have the gun there in the house in the first place, the kid wouldn't have to be worried about, And let's face it, when there's a little child, they ain't going to know what's going on. They're just going to, oh, it's a toy. They're not going to go, oh, it's a gun, it's a deadly weapon. I'm going to play with it.
Kids have a good understanding of the difference. I can assure you of that.
Really? Have you met kids these days?
No, but
there you go then.
My father's ex-military. And...
Yeah. Your father is ex-military. That's what So this is why you're used to seeing people, because you used to seeing military people walk around with guns. I'm sorry, but you. Huh?
I had a gun put in my baby table when I was a kid. That wasn't a terrible thing. It's quite clear that there's a difference between that and a toy.
When you say baby table, how old was you?
I was about 2 or 3.
Then whoever put it there, they are dumb. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but
are they, or are they?
Yes,
just
they put down a weapon in front of a 2-year-old child.
You do realise how heavy weapons are, right?
It doesn't matter that it could be fired accidentally. That's the whole point of accidental shooting. The clue's in the name. I'm sorry, but that is dumb to put a weapon, a gun in front of a 2-year-old. They reach out, they accidentally trigger, press the trigger.
They turn off the safety, they pull the trigger.
Well, I'm sorry, but if they're dumb enough to put the weapon down in front of the 2-year-old in the first place, then what's the chances that they'll actually put the safety on in the first place? Not very likely.
High.
No. I'm sorry, but if you're dumb enough to put the gun in front of a 2-year-old child, then you're dumb enough to leave that safety off. There's more of a chance of you leaving that safety off because you're that dumb. I'm sorry, but there's, you know, you just, you know, like you say, you're putting a gun in front of a 2-year-old. Well done. That's really smart, isn't it? Oh no, it's the safety's on. Oh, okay, that's fine. Sticking the 2-year-old, you know, sticking a gun in front of a 2-year-old anyway. Yeah, well done. That's smart.
I don't understand how you think a 2-year-old could manage to pull a trigger on a gun and turn off its safety. Even if the safety wasn't on, I think the 2-year-old would have a hard time pulling that trigger.
Have you had a 2-year-old grip your finger? They're quite strong, you know.
I'm more talking about the size of their hands.
They don't need to, it's not like they're going to be picking it up and going aiming and then shooting. All they need to do is pull the gun towards them, and then they just need to get the hand into where the trigger is and pull. Simple. It's not that hard. If it was difficult, not everybody would own a gun, you know. But, you know, a lot of people do. Why? Because it's easy. It's convenient. And that's why, as well, a lot of the deaths, you know, a lot of the gun deaths over in the States are by accidental shootings. From who? From children.
Why isn't this an issue in other countries with loose gun laws then?
I don't know, because it never, you know, it doesn't get reported on.
No, it's because it very, very, very rarely happens.
Or it just doesn't get reported on.
I'm pretty sure the crime statistics don't lie. Well, when it comes to non-grouped crimes anyway.
Okay, Native, let me clarify. Shootings in the home. That's when the accidental shootings happen. That's where the majority of it is.
Grand total of 0 accidental shootings in Sweden.
Sweden?
Yeah, Sweden has really loose gun laws.
Yeah, how often do you hear about them walking around with open carrying and stuff?
It's legal in that country.
Yeah, just because it's legal doesn't mean they do it. They don't defend, you know, they don't fight to the death, you know, teeth and nails, you know, just so they can, you know, so they can do it. I'm sorry, but there is no excuse. There's no reasoning behind most of, you know, unless you
gun
are.
crime is lower than the UK's.
Huh?
The gun crime is lower than the UK.
Hold on 1 second. My game's. I'm closing my game down.
Anyway, agree to disagree, and I am going to go to sleep.
Okay. No. Okay, you say, you know, most of those shootings are still from violent crime. Okay. Committed by who? Okay then, so the person who more than likely owned the gun, you know, the gun that was in the house. So that's a good reason for people to allow to have guns, because what do you mean, what's next? So just because they want to take away the thing that basically any idiot can get their hands on and, you know, indiscriminately shoot and kill people. Well, let's put it this way, Star. It's the Second Amendment, yes? It's called an amendment for a reason. Because somebody amended it to say what it says now. Star, there's more guns in your country than there's people. I'm sure anybody who wanted to get a gun could easily get a gun. Yes, there is OK Native, it has actually been proven. Okay, Star, how long would it take you to get, you know, legally get, how long would it take you to get a gun? So it could take them up to a week to get the gun. Okay, and then depending on the paperwork up to 30. But if they were planning on committing a crime with said gun, do you really think they'd be bothered about the paperwork? No. So that you can scrap. What about your pawn shops? I do believe, don't they sell guns, and and you don't need to have a license to get them from them. Okay, so do they not get their hands on the gun until the paperwork is all through? So what do they do in the meantime then? Because if they're getting the gun for in-home protection, if they've got to potentially wait up for a month, what are they going to do for that month? Exactly. So what part of that says that you need a gun? I don't know when the ban comes over here. There are certain bans on certain guns, but obviously I think you can get like shotguns. I think some are. There are some that are banned, I do believe, but you can, obviously, like you guys with, most of your guns, we still got to go through the channels and get the certificates and blah de blah to get, to be able to own a shotgun or a rifle. Okay, so what you're saying is we should give them the guns back so then they can commit violent crimes with that instead. Yeah, okay, fine. Let's do that then if it's, you know. But you're saying that it didn't decrease the crime, it just shifted to what people use. So what you're saying is, regardless, the person was going to commit the violent crime anyway. So why not take away their potential to, you know, at least remove one way of them being able to do that? Yes, that is correct, they do. And the people who normally do the acid attacks are, you know, of a certain religion of peace who are fucking mental. Exactly, it didn't change anything because the people who are still out there who are going to commit the crime were going to do it. But the thing is, you know, letting them have the gun, it just means that they got more potential to do more harm. You know, a knife, yes, it can kill just as many people. But the thing is, with a knife, they've got to be up close and personal, and you know, they're basically, you know, it's they can't really stab someone by accident, and you know, well, not stab some, but you know, they can't just stab someone and accidentally have the knife go through that person and ricochet off and potentially hurt somebody else. No, bullet can. The bullet can actually go through somebody and hit the next person behind them. And you know, if somebody's gonna, you know, with a knife, unless they're fucking strong, they may be able to stab somebody, you know, basically punch the whole arm through somebody's body, then. So, you know, I'm not going to disagree with you the fact that the people are going to commit the crime regardless. But all I'm saying is, why let them have the potential, you know, of owning a gun? Which would you rather have somebody come at you with? A loaded gun or a knife? Yes, but Okie Native, that's my whole point. How many people in your country are, you know, untrained and stupid? How many people, you know? But that's the thing, like I said, it depends. But the potential's still there. The potential for somebody stabbing somebody and then going through their body to the next person, unless they are fucking strong or that person is wafer thin, it's not gonna happen. If I remember correctly, it could be just just talk of like somebody saying that stereotypical sort of American place, but you can go to Walmart and buy a gun. That's the thing though, OK Native. You are saying about situations that can could actually happen quite easily, but somebody to get a knife and punch it through somebody's body and then go through out the other side to stab somebody else, how likely is that to happen? Okie doke. And before you go, okay, let me just put this for you. Right, I hear for the gun laws, like people arguing for being able to own guns. They keep on calling a gun a tool. And then they use also the argument of people using knives, but then knives were designed for cutting, cutting stuff. It has a purpose. It wasn't designed for actual stabbing people. It was designed for other reasons. Its use, its actual initial use is something that's not for killing people. Screwdriver. It's a tool. It's for screwing in screws. That's what its main purpose is. A gun. What's a gun for? A gun is to shoot at things. A gun its main purpose is to kill. It is not a tool. It is nowhere near a tool. It is a weapon. It's not a tool. I'm sorry, but you don't look at you don't go into a hardware store and go, yeah, can I have a hammer, a Phillips screwdriver, oh, and can I have that that gun there? It was just, it was designed to kill. That's its purpose. That's what it is. It's designed to kill. That's its primary use, is to kill. That's its only use. It doesn't. You don't use it to screw in a screw. You don't use it to hammer in nails. You don't use it to, cut up a piece of meat so then stick it in the oven. It's there to be shot, to shoot things, to kill things. That's its only its only use. There's none other. Okay, but the thing is, yes, you can go in there and get an IED, but not everybody can. It's not like everybody can bloody well make an IED. you know, not any old idiot can walk into a store, walk out of the store with all the bits to make it, you know, an IED. An idiot though can, you know, get their hands on a gun and just, you know, and use it, because it's, you know, basically any stupid person can use a gun. Hell, even I could use a gun. I've never used one, but I know I could. And I've never held an actual gun in my life. And the thing is as well, with the IED, what's it for? It's to kill people, kill things. That's its purpose. Same as a gun. Yeah, and if I saw somebody walking around with a crossbow or a bow, I would be walking it away from them. But the thing is though, like you say, there's criminals, and people can just go to a criminal and, you know, buy a gun. I'm sorry, but there's no argument to say that it's a tool. There's no way you can class it as a tool. It is a weapon, pure and simple. Yeah, exactly. But what you just said there, fancy particle weapons and chemical based weapons, and then you put in the thing that guns will be obsolete. Well, no, what I'm saying is you're equating guns to other weapons, and the argument's supposed to be that a gun is a tool. It's not. It's a weapon. Well, you okay? Convince me that a gun is a tool. What is that tool designed to do? A hammer is a tool. What is it designed to do? Yeah, because it's an actual argument for, you know, that's the whole point. It's a weapon. And the fact that people over, you know, over in the States, they go, oh, it's a tool, it's a tool. It's not. It's far from it. Unless you turn it around and hold it by the barrel and use the butt of the gun, because there isn't any argument that you could do. If there was an argument you could do, you could actually use, that would, you know, convince me that it's an actual tool and not a weapon, then you'd have used it. But you haven't, because it's a weapon. I'm sorry, but to equate a gun to a hammer or a screwdriver is just mental gymnastics that just unbelievable. No, that he's he was legitimately trying to make those arguments. I think he's more autistic in some ways than I am. No, I wouldn't. No. I'm sorry, you can't say that, you know, somebody who, you know, fell downstairs and saying, oh, you know, pushed down or tripped over is the same as calling a gun a tool. The same as a hammer or a screwdriver. Tell me one way, okay, tell me one way that the gun is a tool, which would be equated to the same as a hammer or a screwdriver, which are actual tools. Alright then, let me just scroll up and see what you have put. Because if I have done it that way, then I will apologise, because I don't like accusing people. I don't like being accused of saying stuff that I haven't said myself. So I will check. Let me close this game down because that music is annoying. Best stop the stream as well.